We're here to learn about a plant cell by going through each organelle. Remember structure and function as well, and with this knowledge you'll excel. The cytoplasm is a big fluid space. Within it, each organelle has its place. It's mostly comprised of salt and water, and it keeps the organelles in order. The cell wall is a major player. It forms a thick, rigid outer layer. Its function is to protect and support and allow diffusion by passive transport. The cell membrane sits second in, made of protein and fat, and is relatively thin. It is responsible for maintaining homeostasis, moving substances in and out on a regular basis. The nucleus controls the cell's activity. It has a spherical body and boosts productivity. It contains the nucleolus and stores DNA, and allows protein synthesis to get underway. The mitochondrion's double membrane serves a special purpose. The many folds contained inside increase its area's surface. It is the site of respiration, thus releases energy by converting the molecule glucose into ATP. This large membrane space is called the vacuole. There is usually a big one found in plants, and it plays an important role. It acts as storage for the cell to provide satiation, and it also holds waste to prevent contamination. The ER is the site for fat and protein creation. It provides an internal surface to allow transportation. The smooth creates fats, steroids and hormones. The rough creates proteins and contains ribosomes. Ribosomes are comprised of RNA and proteins. On the rough ER or floating free is where they can be seen. Protein synthesis is their one important role, as without this process the cell just cannot grow. The Golgi body is structured like a flat pancake stack. Its function is to gather different substances to pack. Proteins and carbohydrates are chemically modified, and then they are exported for use on the cells outside. The chloroplast is an elongated, disc-shaped organelle found only in plant cells and contains chlorophyll. It converts rays of sunlight into chemical energy in the form of glucose on which the plant can feed. These cells are so small our eyes just cannot cope, so we'll need to observe them with a light microscope. These are nucleus, vacuole, cell membrane and the wall, and chloroplast and cytoplasm, as they are all so small. The rest are even smaller and are much harder to see, so when we are observing we'll need electron microscopy. These are Golgi body, ribosomes and ER, as well as nucleolus and mitochondria. So take away this message about plant cell organelles. Don't just state their function, describe their structure as well. Remember they are tiny and very hard to see, and just recite this poem to pass your HSC.